What's up, YouTube? My name is Bedivere, and welcome to another episode of Zero to Hero. Thank you so much for clicking on that thumbnail and joining me today for another episode of our Factorio playthrough. If you like the content, make sure to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and turn on that notification bell, down here. Stay up to date content when these new videos come out. I do stream every Thursday and Sunday over at twitch.tv/Bedivere. You can check me out there for more one-on-one content, and if you want to just kind of get to know me, I do stream a bunch of strategy games over there, not just Factorio. So yeah, go ahead, check me out, follow me over on Twitch. Today I got a special episode planned for y'all. We need to expand our mall. We started off, we got our belt production going, we got our inserter production going, and some intermediary products here. However, we still got a long way to go, and I think I'm going to dedicate an entire episode to expanding this mall and just expanding what we need in it, because we do need a lot more products in order to expand our factory. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just basically placing all the assemblers that we might need. And then I'm also going to place these power poles, which I probably am going to run out. So let's go ahead and pick up some more. Let's pick up 50 power poles. And then how many do I have? 57 of the long ones. So we should be good on that front. Let's go ahead, grab some lights to light it up for y'all. And I'm going to be doing this in the dark, which is probably not the best for YouTube content, but regardless, this needs to get done anyways. So let's go ahead, add a few more lights. All right. So one thing that we are going to need is this belt right here is going to be our stone brick as well as stone ore belt. So we might need to clean this up a tad, and I do have some red underground belts that could help us. So let's go ahead and figure this out. Let's add another light here, and then so our red belts or red circuits are going to be coming down on this line right here. Now, do I want to bring it here, or do I want to just split it off up top here and not have to deal with all of this? And I think that's what I'm going to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete that, add a belt here, and then I'm going to scooch back all of these splitters and then prioritize down like we do. But it'll give us room to scooch all of that underground belt back. So I can go ahead. No. Whoops. I want to get an underground here. That way it stays on the right side. Let's go ahead and clean that up first. Okay, so this is still going to stay on the right side. We don't have to deal with this underground belt. So let's go ahead and delete that. But what we'll do is we will split it. Sorry, no, we won't split it. We're going to have that underground belt go this way, and then we're just going to do like so. So the rest of the red belts are going to come on this side of the belt, and then that way it leaves a little bit more room for us down here. Okay, so we might actually need to scooch this down, because I want room for this splitter to just go straight down here. There we go. Okay, so then this underground belt is going to go right here. And then I'll keep going underground again. This underground belt is just going to go there. So then we should have... Let's go ahead and add that. So then we should have our 4 lanes of green circuits coming through. There we go. Okay, so our stone and stone brick are going to be coming down this lane here. So let's go ahead, add our underground belt. And then let's go ahead and also, that's only 3, need 4. We'll add our 4 lanes of copper, just so that we know what we're working with. Then let's go ahead and add the underground belt for that. And then underground belt again here. So we can actually move this back and have our green circuits just keep on going through. And then here is going to be a little bit of a challenge. Have an underground belt there. Let's go ahead and just kind of delete some belts just to have a little bit more room to work with. And that way we don't have any crisscrossing of belts or crisscrossing of products as we're working on this. So this will go on this side, and then the other stone will go on the other side of the belt. Like so. I think so. I think that'll work. Yes. Okay, so then the coal will skip that entire thing, so that can go through. That's good to go. This stone brick will go on this side, and then continue on. And then this thing would go under here, and then continue on as well. Does that work? No. What happened? Oh, I thought this little gap here, I thought that little gap here was black for some reason. So I thought it was the coal, but we're good. All right. So we got our projectile damage researched. Do I have gray science set up? I should. Yes, I do. Okay. So let's go ahead and get the other projectile damage and then the weapon shooting speed. That way we can get ready for going out and grabbing some land from the biters. Okay, and then our final belt will be our batteries. So obviously we don't need batteries yet. However, it's good to just kind of plan that belt. It'll be an easier setup than the other ones have been. So let's go ahead, add that underground, and then so we're gonna have red circuits, plastic, and then probably batteries on this one. So batteries can just go straight through. Like so. Okay. So the battery line is good to go. All right. Okay. So let's focus on what we need on this side of the mall first. Actually, no, let's go on this side. Okay, so we got our smelters here. Do they have a cap? Yeah, let's make a cap. This will be our roboports. This will be our the big power poles, and then this is going to be, let's go with these here, the wires. And then this has to be copper cable. So we will bring in copper cable on this end here. Let's go ahead actually, and I might not need any more of these. No, I don't. I only need them on the other side. I think here is the last that I'll need it. Okay, so let's bring over our copper from here. Okay. And then we will insert the copper here and then direct insert into each of the wires, and then they need green circuits as well. So what I'm going to do is I'll bring that on this side. I need 2 spaces. And then we're good to go. Okay. Those should be producing. All right, cool. Let's go ahead, add a chest. We'll set a limit for both, and then shift right click and then shift left click to copy that limit here. And then all we need left is the output inserters. Okay, so that is good to go. What else do we need? We should probably have a place that makes our lights because we are running out of that. So let's go ahead and make lights here. It does need more of these cables. So let's go ahead, make more cables here. And then that way I could bring this all the way down. Insert. And then I'm going to insert cables outbound here. And then another thing that does need the copper cables is going to be our beacons. So I'm going to put the beacons in here. We don't have that technology yet, but let's see. Let's go with our constant combinators and just our combinators in general because they'll use these copper cables. So let's go ahead, add that, add the decider combinator, and then add the arithmetic combinator. And then we'll add the input. I want the output on this side, just so that gives a little time and then grab later on the belt that way. Or maybe just here. That's fine. Okay, that's good to go. But the one thing that we'll need is we will need green circuits on this belt. So the only way to do that is to filter out green circuits. Let's see. How are we going to do this? We're going to need splitters and underground belts. Okay, let's just do like big 4 right here. I will split off. Need to split off green inserters. Here. And then only filter out green inserters here, or green circuits here on the right side. Because if I were to filter out green inserters here to the right side, they wouldn't keep on going on this left side of the belt. So I gotta split it off and then filter after the split. So then they'll already be on the right side. So we can just keep that moving forward. Perfect. And then let's go ahead and bring these forward like so. I will say though, I might be missing something. But we'll come back to it once we get there. Okay. These boys need chests. Whoops. I didn't mean to add more. We can limit that. Come on. There you go. And then this guy needs a chest as well. And I'll limit that to 50. Let's go ahead and recycle that copper cable. Okay, now that's good. And then we'll go on to our chest. Do I have steel chest researched? I should, yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and add another row. And then I'll make all of my steel chests here. Do I have any of them that I can build? No, not yet. But I can still just build these ones and then prepare for the other ones. So let's move down our bus a tad. Okay. I will output the steel chests along the belt. That way they can, because steel chests are used to make the other forms of chests. So I need to put them on the belt as well. And then input them everywhere else. And then let's bring steel into here. Like so. Like that. And then I will also need I'll need green and red circuits on either side, which is going to be tough. Let's go ahead, add lights here. Oh, I didn't add an output for lights here. Are they not being made? Oh, I completely forgot to do this part. Oh no, I need cables. So let's go ahead, add an input for cables there. And then that'll be fine. So that'll just keep on making... Do I need more? Yeah, I do need more. Okay, we should be good to go. So these will get made first, and then we'll get lights after that. So let's go ahead and just prioritize a bit, because I want some lights to put down. Okay. And then I'll move those lights here, and then take these off so that it's symmetrical on each side. But let's add another row of lights here. Okay, we got research completing. And more lights. Perfect. Okay, let's add power poles and assemblers on this side, and then I'll go ahead and add another set of lights here. Okay, so these new chests are going to need green and red circuits. So I'm going to do something here where you can weave underground belts underneath each other if they're a different color, and that way product will go underground and past each other. But you can't do it with the same belt. So if I want to bring two lanes of products, say if I do something like this, like it doesn't work. I can't weave two separate underground belts together. But what I can do here is I can take some red belts here that go underground, and then finish out. Oh, I can't swear. I'm sorry. And then I can take my yellow belts here and then continue on. And then these assemblers will take from both the yellow belt as well as the red belt. And then that yellow output will be our green circuits. Green and red. There we go. So each assembler will take from both types of belts. There you go. And that's how you weave. This is the actual weaving portion of it. Okay, so we should be good to go. After the chest, we'll make our what are we gonna make? Our modules. And that'll be the last thing that we make. So let's move over to the right side and figure out what we need to do. So we got the beginnings of our trains here, and then we got engines here. Engines are going to be used to make locomotives. So let's go ahead and put that there. Did I make flammables? I didn't. Let's go ahead and research that real quick, because engines are used to make the flamethrower turret, and the flamethrower turret in this game is OP to the max. So let's go ahead and research that, and then we'll re-queue the shooting speed, and then let's go ahead and queue up flammable power, or not power, but you know, damage. Okay, so this locomotive is going to need steel and green circuit. So I can grab green circuit from out here. And then what did these flamethrowers need? Engine, iron gear wheel, steel plate, and pipe. So let's go ahead, add an input here for gear wheel and pipe, and then they needed steel. So steel can come through. This needs steel as well, right? As well as this. Okay, so let's go ahead and put it in the middle lane here. Okay. There we go. Oh man, I gotta take it from back here. Whoops. Okay. And then take the steel there. All right. So steel will be input here as well as here and here. What does this need? Oh, this needs steel too. Okay. And then it also needs... It also needs the stone. So let's go ahead and bring the stone here. And I think I need to do the same thing as I did there. So I need to bring the stone from the back. There we go. Okay, so that's being made. And then we're going to need a chest for our rails. Let's cap that at 1,000. This is going to be the flamethrower turret. Okay, so we got the steel going in. We got the iron gear wheel going in. Pipes should be coming in from here. Oh, I need input pipes for this engine as well. All right, so then that'll split both ways. Here, we will use the third product that would need engines, which is going to be pumps. Let's put the inserter on this side. Pumps. Need engine, pipe, and steel plate. Let's go ahead and grab pipes from here. And let's expand the gear wheels and pipes lines. Okay. Come on, lights, turn on. It's getting dark. Okay, we're gonna need steel again. So let's bring that here. Actually, let's do this there so that our steel can come in on this side. And then we'll use these two assemblers here to get our lights and our signals. So let's bring in steel. Okay, so what else does this need? Steel plate, engine, which is already being made. All right, and that's producing. So we're good to go there. Let's just get some outputs. And let's cap that at 50. This is going to be our oil. Or not oil, but refineries. This needs a lot of products. Okay, so steel, iron gear wheel, and pipes. So the iron gear wheels and pipes will come from here. It needs stone, brick, and steel. So let's go ahead and put that here. You know what? I don't want to bring stone in on here. I want to bring... Or I don't want to bring steel here. I want to bring my stone here. So let's go ahead and edit that. No. This is going to be the 2 spacer, and then that's going to come through here. And then I want steel going down this middle line. Okay, so what's coming down here? Shouldn't be anything. Or actually, no, this needs green circuits. So let's go ahead and bring our green circuits in on this side. Oh, no, I need 2 spaces here. There we go. And then let's bring in input of green circuits there. And then let's cap this at 20. Okay, so that's being made. Next, let's go ahead and make our... We'll do the middle one as our tanks. And then since we're making tanks there, we should make our fluid wagons here because they do need that as part of the recipe. So we'll make our output here. Output for tanks there. Output for those there. Those there. Actually, let's switch this. So we get them on the middle one. Okay. These will be capped at 20 or two stacks, right? Yeah. And then the tanks stack at 50, which is a lot. So we only need 1 stack of that. And that needs steel plate and iron plate. So the steel plate's coming from here. We got iron gear wheels. So that's taking the gears, pipes, and then we just need the storage tank. And the storage tank needs iron plate. So where's that going to come in? That's going to come in here. I don't need an underground belt. I just need this. Okay. All right, so that's good to go. What do these need? Iron plate and green circuit. Iron plate and green circuit. So that could just take from here. And then take from here. Pretty simple. Okay. So, after the tanks, let's go with the chemical plants, which we will need a lot of for oil processing. And we need to mine the oil, so let's do the pump jacks here. Okay, so all of these will need steel again. Whoops. These will need steel and gears. These need both as well. What I can do... These need steel. What I can do is I can bring steel through here. Whoops. That way. That way they're both getting steel. This will be our nuclear. All right. What am I missing? What am I missing? Green circuits, green circuits. Green circuits can come through here. And I'll bring them down this way. And I'll just need an underground belt to bring them on this side. Cool. All right. And then green circuits will go down there. Good to go, good to go. And then let's add a output for these guys. These pump jacks will be capped at 1 stack, and then these will be capped at 3 stacks is fine. Okay, now after that, we're gonna pretty much do all of our nuclear stuff after this. So we'll do our nuclear power plant here. That'll be dependent on concrete, which we'll probably make here with the water coming here. And then we'll do our steam fans or turbines. We'll do them here. We need a water pump. So let's go ahead and make that here. Water pump, water pump. That needs iron gear wheel, pipes, and green circuits. let's go ahead and bring the stone down. I think the stone is going to be used for a decent amount, but I'm not sure exactly what yet. But let's go ahead, bring in the pipes and the gear wheels, and then the green circuits will come through this way again, and we'll do the same little trick. Two spaces. There we go. Okay, so I need some underground belts. Let's go ahead and add that there. That needs an output. Yeah, I need underground belts and chests. Let's make some chests and let's go get some underground belts right now. And this will be a shorter video just so that we focus entirely on the mall segment. Oh, I'm missing lights. Oh, and I need lights. So let's go ahead and go pick up the lights that we built. What's going on here? Oh man, I missed the output. I'm glad I caught that. Oh, I need to cap this. Let's add a bunch of lights. Copy and paste the lights down here. All right. So this is going to be our nuclear power with concrete. What are they called? I don't even know what they're called. These things. No, not uranium processing, but centrifuge. That's what they're called. This is going to be a centrifuge. And then at the very end, we are going to create our lasers. Do I have lasers researched? Can I? I don't think I can until we get blue science. Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and cue the research for the blue science, which is plastics and advanced circuits, and then blue science right here. Perfect. And then last but not least, in this back corner, we're going to be doing the cargo wagons. Cargo wagons will take iron plate. So it can take the iron plate from here. There we go. Does it need gears? Yes, it does. So let's go ahead, grab it from here. And then also needs steel. These things need steel as well. So I will bring steel. I can bring it this way. Because I like this, end line to be nice and clean. I can do this with the steel. This will be interesting. Bring steel through here. Go underground. Here, and then both of these will take from steel, and then this can actually take from steel this way. Clever, clever, clever. Okay. And then we'll cap this off at probably 4. Yeah, should be good to go. Okay, so what we should do is we should plan out what we need to do in the next episode. That way we can just hit the ground running. So let's look at our map, zoom out. We have oil here. So that's going to be probably the next phase, because we got our blue science assemblers are going to be on this side of this belt. So probably the next episode we will deal with getting these pumps going. And then our oil setup will probably be right around here. And then we'll just pipe everything down to our fluid bus on this side. We also are going to need to bring water down. Water can be brought from here. That shouldn't be too much of an issue. So let's go ahead and go on our to-do list. expand them all we finished. However, let's add new ones. So, pump oil is going to be needed to do on the next episode. Pump oil, and then oil processing is going to be something that we need to figure out. And then after that, we will do blue science. Great. So that'll be our next episode, and then the episode after that will be focused entirely on blue science. So that being said, I think that's going to be it for this episode. I want to just focus this episode entirely on expanding what we already had in the mall, and then that way in the next episode we could focus entirely on the oil processing needed for our blue science. If you like the video, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. They really do help, and they let me know what kind of content you guys like to watch. I do stream every Thursday and Sunday over on twitch.tv/Bedivere. Links to all of my socials, including my Twitch, Twitter, in the description down below. So follow that if you haven't already. I play a variety of strategy games, not just Factorio, and just games that I love to play, and I hope that I can play along with y'all. So yeah, join me on Twitch for a little bit more one-on-one. I'll see you guys over there, and have a good one. See ya.